Okay, so this is my first year ever gardening. I was never able to keep anything alive, not an ivy, nothing. And I've done great this year. Madagascar or periwinkle or vinca, whatever you want to call it. This is the pink one. This is the light pink one, and then I have a white one I just saved. And I mean, if for the people that have seen this, it was all pretty much looking like this when I saved it, and I'm just grateful. But I had some zinnias that I grew from seed in there that a squirrel got at me because he was mad I didn't put peanuts out, I think. But this is a baby from clippings of this one, and the only thing you have to do with these is just when they start getting leggy, like this one, you want to cut down, you want to make sure you go 6 notches down, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you want to make sure you're still leaving 3 on the stem. And then of course, look at photosynthesis, you just want to leave like 1 or 2 leaves throughout the stem, maybe cut those in half so the oxygen can get to them. This is my best one, from this one, and I put rooting hormone, and I literally bought the cheapest one, and a little bit of aloe vera, because I had an aloe vera plant that died on me. I got this, I think it was like $3 at Walmart, and I put it all over the ends of it, and I stuck it in dirt. Now I did this one, and it has white and pink. It's a mixture of both. This flower is gorgeous, of course, but this one took forever. I did them at the same time. I did that one in the pot. I did this one, sorry, I got a call, in that vase. So I feel like if I would have done them both in soil with rooting hormone, and I'm gonna tell you something else, I water them every other day. They say don't overwater, don't water too much. Now these are all seedlings. When you want these to dry out, inside of these is little bitty black seeds. If you don't clip them, they will just fall into the soil and probably not grow. And when I first got these from Walmart, both of them were about the size of my hand, the little $3.25 plants that you get. But when you're looking, see, these are new flower buds. When you're looking for the seedlings, here's one right here. They come in 2s or 3s. Okay, I got one. So I'm just going to assume that I already pulled the one off that one went with. But once you start finding them, some of those are little ones, like right here. Those are little ones. They're not ready yet. They're not ready until they're long and thick. Now this one might not. This one, I'm surprised it didn't fall off. It's really, really long. And they look to me like green beans. So I say when they look like green beans, they're ready. But the trick to these is you gotta let them dry out. So I'm gonna put them like under a lamp, and then let me see if my new, I doubt this has any, because I just saved its life. But I really, really would want to get some seeds from the white one. But I'm just gonna buy a white one next year, because even though I saved this, and I did put a little miracle grow in there the other day, no matter what, it's October, almost Halloween, so it's not gonna make it, But I come out here, I pick the leaves off or whatever. But see, these are seedlings. They're just not long. I got all of these from that one. But if you're looking to garden and have anything, I'm gonna tell you, look at this one. This one is beautiful. And so when you get it, you just pinch it. And then you're gonna want to separate them for them to dry out as well. And then you don't want to get, if you open it right now, the seedlings will be like a yellow color. You don't want that. And in order to grow these, you have to grow them in the dark. So what I did, when I did grow some that didn't make it, they did grow. I didn't know as soon as I seen any type of growth, I was immediately supposed to put it like in one of those little planters so it could get sun. But you put like, you can use a normal heating pad, or I used, because we live in Texas, it's so hot, I put a metal pan, like a first apartment pan, you know, for the oven, on the ground right here, and then the disposable metal pan on top of it was soil with holes, you know, and then I did like little lines through them with my finger, lined it up with the seeds, and then covered it with foil, and they grew. Not all of them, but they grew. And, however, I've been watching people that garden on YouTube, and I do have, if you look in my playlist, I'm more into crime, watching stuff. I couldn't see how big these were. They're babies, but I might get one seed out of there. But anyways, I did. This is how I learned how to garden. I didn't get my green thumb from my grandmother, even though she had one. Nobody taught me anything about gardening. Look at this. Ah, that is gorgeous. No one taught me anything about this. So, if you want to garden, which I have really bad anxiety, PTSD, and 2 of my children are grown, and then I have a teenager that always wants to be with her friends, and my youngest has autism. I just had my first grand. So, you know, life is changing. You know what I mean? So I wanted to start doing something because I felt bored all the time. I didn't have anything to do. Clubbing days are over. My kids are doing that. Oh, how horrible would it be to be out on a girls' night and run into your children? Some of these got, look, you see how they're leaning over. They will pick themselves back up. What I've learned about Madagascar, they will pick themselves back up. Look how easy that fell off. Dang it, I only got one, and I think it busted open. It did. So that's gonna be a no-go. But anyways, they will, if they break, like, they will pick themselves back up. They won't, I can't explain it. Like, as soon as they hit the soil, they'll replant and pick themselves back up, if that makes any sense. So if it breaks, you can take it and just put a little hole in the soil. Another thing about these that I can show you guys that nobody talked about is their roots grow up. So you see that? So whenever you start seeing their roots, they need a bigger pot. And that's how mine went from being in a pot about the size of this, but square, to being in these size pots. Then they were in this one and this one. That's a bowl, so that got a crack in it. And then into these big ones. And if I could get them to grow all year, I would just plant them in the ground, you know. Let's look at this one. This is a baby still. Like, here is some seedlings right here. I do have dirt now, but there's some seedlings right there. But they're not gonna get as big because this is a baby. And this branch is growing crooked. You can get those little things to clip on the side of it to hold it. But if you're gonna start gardening and you want to try for your first time ever, I'm gonna say Madagascar, periwinkle, whatever. And if you pull all these flowers off today and come back out here, all this new growth, these, so see how there's 3 for that one I pulled off? Those, I mean, it'll be beautiful. So if you're expecting company, like in 2 days, pull all the flowers off. Also, something else, Amanda Vine. I just started growing her up this. I've had her since Mother's Day back in May, and it's October. But these will, I need to get 2 more. They say if you get 3, they'll grow up a vine hoster. And patients live up to their name. They need a lot of love, care, fertilizer. I'm not going to be doing them next year, but I am going to be doing Madagascar. And I am gonna grow these from seed, so come back in March and watch what I do.